All right, good morning. We are one of our podcasts of Let's Learn, and learning is actually a very good thing because your sum total of who you are, note that is what you have learned over time. You are, whatever you are wearing, whatever you are, the pattern of clothing you are putting on, your whichever way, even your lifestyle, your language, you learned it from somewhere. Then invariably, this means that nobody is an island of knowledge. Nobody brought it all from heaven. Yes, we have skills, we have passions, which we can't even say this is where they came from. We have inspirations that come. But when it comes to your outlook, the presentation of that information, inspiration to the public, the way it comes out, I want you to know that it is based on tools from what you have learned over time. And that is why, to be successful, it's very, very important that you are constantly in learning. You are constantly studying. There are diverse ways to learn. One of the ways to learn is for you can learn from experience. That's the awful part. Very learning from an experience. Learning from experience is the crudest way, if there is anything called that, the worst way for you to learn, which means that you are going to be the experiment in this game. You are going to be the experiment in this box, and the others will have to learn from you. The best one, the other one is learning from people. That's other people's experiences and what they have seen and what they have heard. And I want to know that this is based on a very big category of people. That means you have to be very, very careful about who you are learning from. I'm going to pick a pitch from this Bible. It says, be followers of those that have obtained the promise. It means that one of the major things that you have to do in terms of learning is that you have to make sure that that person already obtained the promise. That means the person is already doing and is already successful to a particular level in what you want to learn from that person. We are not saying everybody is perfect. We are not saying all men exist and they are all the same or they are 100%. No. That's one mistake people make regarding choosing people. There are some people, they are not perfect, but they have obtained the promise that you want. They are not good in one part, which you don't like. There are some things about them, you don't like it at all. But yeah, they have obtained the promise. And they have obtained the promise in the right way. Because the process too matters. The process to which they have obtained that promise matters. Because yes, they say the end justifies the means, but I want you to know that there is an end, not the result. Not just the pushing up of the result. There is an end, the actual end, which is more emotional, more, the more within, more, focused approach that shows us within, the depth within. Because sometimes we see someone build houses and you say, oh, I want this kind of wealth, I want this kind of success. But sometimes at the back of that success is enormous regret. And you won't want to go on that path. Or should we call it half-truth? That could be a half-truth. Because you are going to see it outside. But you want to go through the pains that are within, that comes along with that success. The regrets rather, because pains are even better, because there's no way you'll be successful without actually putting yourself deep into what you are actually doing. But very importantly, just know that it comes with some emotions. It comes with something. So if you are looking at someone that is successful in the bigger picture and you are saying, I want to be like this person, and you are picking that person to learn from that person. Note, not only just you learning the success, being attracted by the success, but do an investigative assignment of determining the process. The process is the key. The output is the result. So when you get to those people, you are not going to go and learn the output. You've seen the output. You are going to understand the process. And when you get this process, you now place that process on your own personal integrity platform, personal beliefs, personal standards. Yes, you now place it on your own personal standard, your own personal beliefs. What you stand for as a person. Does it correlate? with what you stand for? Does it correlate with integrity? Does it correlate with focus? Does it correlate with truthfulness? Does it correlate with where you are going to? The peace of mind that you want. When you have that process aligned together, then you can now go further and say, I am accepting this person. I am picking up this idea. I can now use this idea. I can now apply it, because what happens? You have placed it on your own standard. You have placed it on your own, how do I call it? You have placed it on your own integrity, your own standard, your own modes, and all that. And then you can now say, I am on a journey to success. I want you to know that success is a process. If you are on the process, you will certainly end there. It's just like a road. When you get on that road, you will certainly end there. And to wrap it up, remember, very importantly, when you are coming to Planet Earth, you didn't come with anything. With no knowledge. That's a beautiful thing. But even God really gave us a way. That's the best, somebody would say, that's the best expo, as we used to say in Nigeria, that you can ever get. And if you have a device, and the device comes with a manual, that manual is the instruction. And if you want to use that device very well, maximally 200%, use the manual. But if you don't use the manual and you are doing trial and error, possibilities, as you are doing a whole lot of possibilities, if it will work, if it will not work, and you're having a lot of doubt, I want you to know that if you don't follow the manual, then there are three things that could happen. One, either you get yourself underutilized, or you get yourself damaged. Those are the two things that happen. So, whichever place in your life or level, if you don't learn or you don't apply that manufacturer's manual, I want you to know that those are the two things that could happen. The question is, where are you this morning on this platform? Are you on that level of not learning? Are you on that level of not moving forward? Are you seeing that, things are not working the way it ought to work? Probably, peradventure, you are not following the manufacturer's manual. So you are constantly underutilized. And you are constantly being misused. I believe that if you are being misused, the good news is that you can make a turn today and get back to the manufacturer's manual. Whatever you're doing, get back to the manufacturer's manual. And then when you do that, make it a serious assignment, and then you will see that great things happen by following the instruction of the manufacturer. So at this point, I want to say it's a beautiful opportunity. Just make sure you get back to the manual. And remember, always, let's learn. That's the only way for you to escape it. Let's learn. Do have a wonderful time.